What's up, family? Talking about new beginnings today. New beginnings. It's crazy because it seems as though we go through phases and stages in our life. And if we're not careful, we can become very toxic, very negative, real quick, real easy, and not even understand the depths of our negativity and our toxicity. What am I talking about? I was talking to God this morning and I was like, God, what am I supposed to share with the people? He said, Elijah, I'm doing a new thing. I'm doing a new thing. But they're still looking for the old thing. They're still expecting the old ways. They're still stuck in their customs. They're still stuck in their traditions. This is how it's always been done. This is what we've always did. This is what my grandpappy did. This is what my grandma did. This is what my mama and daddy did. And God is saying, okay, I did that for them. I did that with them. But it's a new time. It's a new beginning. It's a new season. It's a new era. Times are different now. And so I have to do something different. But see, you're still stuck in the past. And you can't see the movement of God. You can't feel and sense the movement of God because you're stuck in your regime. You're stuck in the bullshit of yesteryear. That's not what he did in 1906. That's not what he did in 1973. Okay, so fucking what? Grow up. God is saying he's doing a new thing. He's bringing some relationships to an end. He's bringing some careers to an end. He's bringing some stuff that you were doing to an end. Some bullshit that you was dealing with, he's bringing that to an end. He's not asking nobody's fucking permission. He's not asking you if you're okay with that. He said, but this is not a democracy. I'm not asking for your fucking approval. I don't need your fucking approval because if I ask you your approval, you're going to stay in this ignorant ass, stupid ass, petty ass, low vibrating ass bullshit you've been stuck in. And so I'm going to have to just do this shit on my fucking own. I'm going to have to just spank your fucking ass. I'm going to have to just beat the shit out of you. I'm going to have to snatch some motherfuckers out your life. Because you keep allowing these sorry asses to hang around. You keep allowing these low vibrating bullshit to just linger and fester. And God has said, I'm doing something new. I don't give a damn whether you like it or not. Get with the program or get left behind. Simple as that. Case closed. End of conversation. Get with the program or get left behind. And you'll be just like everybody else standing on the fucking corner talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda. God used to use me. God used to be connected with me. God used to, I used to be able to sing my ass off. I used to be able to play. And that's all you'll be doing. That's all you'll be able to say. Is what God used to do with you. God, I'm not doing that bullshit no more. I'm not playing these petty ass fucking games with y'all no more. I'm not staying in this toxic ass fucking relationship and you just being used and abused and dogged the fuck out and you thinking that's okay. I'm not staying in this fucking situation. You going to this dead ass fucking job. Just because they pay you $100,000 a year don't mean they could treat you like shit. Just because you make all this fucking money, you stress the fuck out and you hate your fucking life. You got all this extra shit, but you hate your fucking life. You're miserable as hell. God has said, I'm doing a new thing. I'm not asking the president for permission. I'm not asking your mama for permission. I'm not asking your daddy for permission. I'm not asking your baby daddy for permission. I'm doing a new thing. And see, so many of you, you're going to get caught up in the fact that, man, what I lost, what I'm losing, what I'm missing out on. And God is saying, okay, I'm not entertaining your bullshit no more. You want to stay on that fucking frequency? Go right ahead. You keep dwelling on what you're going to miss out on. You keep talking about, but I love him. I love her. I missed him. Okay, take your raggedy ass back on over to them. I'm not dealing with your bullshit no more. Enough is enough. Time out for the bullshit. I'm trying to take you higher. I'm trying to take you deeper. I'm trying to give you more, but your ignorant ass is stuck on what you losing. Your ignorant ass is stuck on, I'm going to miss out on this, and I'm not going to be able to go party, and I'm not going to be able to turn up and get lit no more, and wild out and do all the shit I used to do when I was 20. You 50 fucking years old. Grow the fuck up. Why the fuck you trying to hang out with 18 and 19-year-olds? Why the fuck you trying to hang out with motherfuckers in their early 20s? You've been doing this bullshit for the last 30, 40 years. When are you going to grow the fuck up? Been standing on this dead-end fucking relationship where he's dogging you the fuck up, she dogging you the fuck, and you keep talking, well, God. Bullshit. Grow the fuck up. I'm ending a whole bunch of shit right now. We're coming into the season of fall. Man, the leaves are going to start falling off the trees. The trees are going to be barren. The bears and animals will start going into hibernation. God has said, man, I'm closing some shit up. I'm closing some fucking relationships. I'm ending some relationships. I'm ending some fucked up bullshit. I'm closing off the fucking connection between this toxic bullshit and your life. I'm trying to give you more. I'm trying to give you an abundance of peace, of joy, of happiness. But your ignorant ass is still stuck on this toxic bullshit. Man, we got to grow up. We have to grow up. Why do you think you know more than God? Why do you think you so much more deeper than God? You sitting here trying to tell God what life is supposed to be like. You sitting there trying to tell God how your relationship is supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You trying to give God orders. You trying to dictate some shit to God. And God is like, motherfucker, I'm all-knowing. I'm all-knowing. I know who I have set aside for you. I know who your fucking boo is. I know who your fucking queen is. I know where you're supposed to be working at. I know the business you're supposed to be at. I know the state and city you're supposed to be living in. You're fucking ignorant. That's just playing fucking guessing games. You running around in the dark. Where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to be connected with? Constantly hitting your fucking head against the wall. Because your ignorant ass think you know it all. Your ignorant ass think you got this figured out. So you keep jumping into relationships. You keep starting new jobs. You keep giving people chances. That God has said enough is enough. Why do you keep dealing with that bullshit? Why do you keep accepting that bullshit? Man, there's going to be a lot of marriages ending. There's going to be a lot of relationships ending. And it's going to break your heart. It's going to hurt. It's going to feel like the world is coming to an end. It's going to feel like you're going through your tower moment. Your whole world's been flipped upside down. Years ago, I was going through a situation, and single father, raising my two kids, and had high blood pressure. Didn't realize I had high blood pressure because I've lived like that my whole fucking life. I've lived up under stress and pain and suffering my whole fucking life. And so the shit was normal to me. It was normal. I was okay with it because I didn't know any better. I went into the doctor because the doctor told me I had to come into him, and did the blood pressure cuff thing, got my my readings and stuff. Put me on the EKG machine and all this other shit. I'm in my early 20s, mid 20s, excuse me. Like 25, 26. And he's asking me, Elijah, what's going on in your life? Man, your blood pressure is too high. It's way too, you're stressed out. It's like, Doc, I'm good, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going through shit. And I was ending a relationship. I wasn't, this young lady was ended a relationship. She jumped in another relationship with somebody else. And I'm stuck raising these kids. And I was used to carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. I was used to it just being me against the world. I was used to having to do every fucking thing on my fucking own. And so, talking to the doctor, he said, Elijah, getting a divorce, going through a separation, it's like treatment for cancer. Stay with me. He said, nobody wants to have surgery. Nobody wants to come into the doctor and have the doctor cut them open and start cutting things out of their life. But everybody wants to feel better. Nobody wants the symptoms. Nobody wants to go through the pain and suffering of having this illness. But they don't want to go through the procedure to have this illness removed out of their life. And so many of us, man, God is going to have to cut some people out of our lives. God is going to have to cut some things out of our lives, and it's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna be like, this motherfucker, he's killing me. He's bleeding me out. He's leaking me. And man, God, why are you doing this? And it's gonna feel like he's killing you. It's gonna feel like he's just fucking cutting you for no fucking reason. And what God got me telling you today is, I'm cutting you for a reason. I'm cutting you to make you feel better. I'm cutting you to make your life more fulfilling. I'm cutting you to make life abundant for you, to give you some peace, to give you some joy. It don't feel like that now. It don't seem like that now, but that's why I'm cutting you. These other motherfuckers are cutting you, and they've been cutting you your whole fucking life. They've been constantly sticking a knife in your fucking back, a knife in your fucking heart, and you okay with that. You accept that, and you allow them in and out of your life to keep cutting you, to keep breaking your heart, to keep stabbing you in the fucking back. And they don't mean you no fucking good. And you allow they sorry, no good, petty ass into your life over and over, and you're constantly giving them chances, and you're constantly allowing them to fuck you up. And now you want to question me because I'm cutting you. Yes, motherfucker, I'm cutting you, but I'm cutting you for a purpose. I'm cutting you to push you into your purpose. I'm cutting you to get you to wake up. I'm cutting you to get you to realize some shit. I don't need this toxic bullshit. I don't need this sorry motherfucker in my life. I don't need this sorry ass family member in my life. I don't need this petty ass fucking job in my life. So if God has to cut this shit out, yes, I'm going to bleed. Yes, I'm going to leak all over the fucking place. But I know he has my best interest at heart. I know it's for the good. Everything is always working out for me. You might see me bleeding now. You might see me leaking all over the place now. You might see me bandaged up right now. You might see me walking with a cane right now, and I'm not 100%. I look vulnerable and weak right now. You see that. I get that. But I promise you, I'm going somewhere. I promise you, I won't stay like this. I promise you, my strength is coming back. I promise you, my joy is coming back. I promise you, my peace, my happiness is coming back. Why? Because God is cutting some bullshit out of my life. Because I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the will to cut this shit loose. And so God is saying, because I love you. Because I care about you. Because I want to see you reach your full potential. I'm going to have to come in and cut some shit out your life. It is what it is. Through it all, smile. Through it all, throw your hands up. Accept the fact that God is cutting some shit out of your life. Embrace the fact that God is cutting some shit out of your life. Why? Because it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's always working out for my good. Everything is always working out for me. All things work together for the good. I may not see it now. I may not understand it now, but it's all good. It's all good. You might see me down right now. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. I promise you that. It's all good. Man, I hope and pray that something's been said and that encourages you and that inspires you or challenges you, motivates you to get in alignment with God, to surrender to the will of God. That's where your power lies. That's where your joy is at. That's where your peace is at. Man, I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.